Well, it is Wednesday, August 7th. It's been raining for 3 days. Yeah. Started raining a little bit on Sunday. Got about a quarter inch or so at the house. Rained on Monday, rained on Tuesday, a lot on Tuesday. I think we got a little over 2 inches on Monday, a little over 5 inches yesterday. So we've gotten right at 8 inches altogether. A little bit overnight tonight, and so not a whole lot. The tropical storm is now off our coast, and supposed to kind of a hook back around, and it came in came off the land south of us around Savannah. And now it's going to hook back in and come back into our coast, probably up around McClellanville, somewhere in that area. Conditions today have actually been better than yesterday. So a few things have opened up. Kathy actually went to work, so I figured I'd ride around a little bit and see what the impact of all the rain is. Right now I am at Wadboo Creek, the Wadboo Creek landing. I figured I'd show you a little bit about that and just give you a little bit of the impact on where things are going. It's higher than normal, certainly. Not as high as it was nearly when we had that 1,000-year flood. So I think things are a little bit overstated in how they thought things were going to be. But it's better to be safe than sorry and warn people and keep them from doing anything silly. So yeah, it's rolling by pretty good. But for the 1,000-year flood, it actually ran over the highway here, so it would have to rise another 10-12 feet just to get to the roadway. So yeah, it had to do a lot of rising to get there. But I'll ride around a little bit, show you a few places. This is what I figured I'd show you today. So all right, well, I am now at Hui Park. Came to the Hui Park landing, which is where the flowing well is, where we get water, and can't get anywhere close to the landing. The water's all the way up. I guess I had to guess 75 yards from the actual landing. So well out of its banks, you can't get anywhere close to where the flowing well is. So let me see if I can get out the truck and give you a little bit better view. Yeah, water is up. I don't think I'll be riding down this way. That probably wouldn't be wise, so we think we'll avoid it. The landing, as you can see, it is way down there. Like I said, if I had to guess, that's 75, maybe even 100 yards from here. So good long ways. Water's all out in the woods here, and that's all water coming from it's Hui Creek. It's the headwaters of the east branch of the Cooper River. Yeah, that's probably about far enough. I don't think it would be wise to go much further. I'm probably in 6 inches of water, maybe so. I mean, the road's good and solid, so that's a good thing. But that's about as close as you want to get. Well, I'm now at the Quinby Creek landing. This is also a creek that leads into the east branch of the Cooper. It's kind of the headwaters. It's about a foot from reaching the bridge top. What I'm hearing for Goose Creek, for Hugie, they have some areas have gotten like 16 inches of rain where we only got about 8. In fact, right up the road here at a place called French Quarter Creek, a lot of houses on that, and it sounds like there was some flooding there that actually got into some houses and had some effect there. But just figured you might want to see a little bit about what we're dealing with. Has been raining a little bit harder. We'll see how things look after we get more rain today. Well, just turned in the end of the road to go to the old place. The little creek here, branch here, it's overflowing the road, which is not unexpected with the amount of rain that we've had. So not enough to prevent me from driving back there, of course. But yeah, it's running across. This runs right between my cousin's house and my uncle's house. So anyway, we're gonna ride to the back of the field, or back of the old place, and see how things look. All right, I am here at the old place now. We're gonna take a little bit of a walk. First thing I see, ditches are full. Full enough they're running a little bit across the road. Yeah, we got us some water. So I do have my umbrella in case the rain starts coming down hard again. Wear my rain jacket in case it kind of just gives me a little drip. So looks like it was coming across pretty good through here at one point. All right, let's walk down to the bridge. That's kind of what I'm most concerned about, because I know it has washed out before, one of the old bridges, during that 1,000-year flood, and maybe during a different one, but I know that tends to get pretty big. All right, let's head down. Looks like I see water running across up here pretty strongly, pretty swiftly. Again, hopefully no damage to my bridge. Not sure exactly how much rain they've got over here. Like I said, we got about 8 inches at our house in Goose Creek. Here in 8 inches is a pretty good number for around the area, but then I heard that Hugie had gotten 16, and we're not too far from Hugie here, so a lot of water everywhere. Oh my, coming across pretty good here. Not sure whether it's going to allow me to get to my bridge or not. Depends on how deep it gets. I don't want to get over my boots. Guess I should have brought my hip waders. Well, it's going pretty good. Let's see. That looks pretty solid here. Made it without getting my feet wet. Yay! All right, bridge looks to be intact so far, and that is a so far. Excuse me, it's just Mr. Spider coming through. Okay, water's right up to the bottom of the bridge. Everything feels pretty sturdy. Good thing is we've got it built where this tree should protect it from sweeping away here, and same on this end. The tree should keep it from sweeping away there, as long as it doesn't start pulling boards loose. All in all, pretty good shape. So water's rushing pretty good through here. And again, these, what I showed you at UG Creek, these are the headwaters that go there. So all this water is going to end up going to UG Creek. And so tons of water here, so UG Creek will be flowing hard for a while. This will also. I guess I won't be coming back here to do any work anytime soon. Not with the tractor. Glad I did go ahead and take it to Mom's, although it doesn't look like it. I don't believe it flooded up to where that was. I guess we shall see. Come back across here again, see if I can keep from getting my feet wet again. Short boots. There we go. Fun stuff. Okay. Well, yeah, looks like the water stops pretty well short of the barn, so even where the tractor was, it wouldn't have got there. So you got a pretty good rise from where the water is up to here, and the barn is like right through there. So pretty good rise to it. So I'm not sure it would have to get a good bit more rain to get us flooded there. So I guess what I should be doing is looking out for sneaky snakes. I'm sure this water's got them pushed around, so I will kind of look out for those. Although we have a little bit of water here right in front of the barn where the tractor was sitting, which was here. It's no water here, and water is probably 50 yards back maybe, so not too much danger. Again, this area gets kind of boggy when we get this much rain, so I'm not going to be able to do much work back here. Let's walk down to the pond where I usually see the alligators. All right, coming up on the pond. There went a little alligator. Scooting across the top, hit the water. There he is there. Not sure you can see it, but there's 3 more out here. 3 more little ones, and they're small alligators. I mean, they're 2 to 3 feet long, I guess. They're not very big at all. So, pond is okay. It's not overflowing the banks, and the creek, it doesn't look like it's in danger of overflowing into the pond. So, not sure. Yeah, you got Good bit of water to the back. Again, try to walk without getting my feet wet again. Try not to get on those snakes. Okay. Yeah, lots of water back here. We still got some distance before that would run into the pond. Now you do have this section here that it was kind of designed to be a drain out, so when the pond overfilled, I don't think I can cross that, and that looks a little deeper than my boots go, so I will head back the other way. Let's see, from this angle I see 3 little alligators, plus the one that we saw down farther. There is another one here, and another one back in the corner, another one to the left, so that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 7, so that's probably the 7 that I saw the other day. Let's see if there's an 8th one around. Keep wondering when I'm gonna walk up on a big one. Nope, looks like 7 is all it is. Now, that's 7 here in the pond. I wonder how much is out there, because that's about water as far as the eye can see. So, all right. Well, looks like we got a tree down across one of our little access roads. Dead tree. Don't know that it was wind or it was rotten, and all this rain soaked it through, made it heavy. But the silly thing is I had just recently cut one out of the road that had fallen sometime during the spring. Same thing, it was dead, and I had just cut it out of the way. I guess I'll be cutting this one out of the way too. Well, the branch didn't run over the road, but it is back flowing again, so that's a good thing. Easy to get into Mom's place. I'm at Mom's now. No real damage here. Limbs in the yard, which is fairly common occurrence with these live oak trees. They just get weighted down with the water and fall out. It's not like the wind's blowing or anything, so it is get occasional gusts when you get a band come through, but it's nothing too much. Like I said, all this that you see is just dead limbs that have fallen out. So not a whole lot going on. Tractor is safe, by the way. Couple more little small limbs. I've already picked up a few in the other part of the yard. See, one of my beans have blowed down. Might have to pick those up. So, other than that, no damage at her place. So, pretty pleased. Garden's pretty much done other than these beans. And the beans, they are just getting ready to produce. Looks like it just pulled up the stake that I had holding it down. Got that one leaning too, so yeah, I might have to try to resecure those. Oh well, let's get to it. All right, I'm back at the house now. I'm going to wrap things up. Really, with this event, it's been a rain event. Really hasn't been a wind event. No wind damage here. none at Mom's, none even at the old place. Just a lot of rain. There has been a few tornadoes in the area. One in Moncks Corner, one in Edisto, I think they said, Kiowa, somewhere down over that way. But nothing really that much here. For here, it's been a rain event. Ditch didn't even run over. You know, we talked about the ditch kind of being a little bit questionable. I've checked it multiple times. The biggest it got was maybe a third full, so that wasn't bad. The branch didn't run over at my mom's, so that was pleasing. The water did run over at the old place, run over by the bridge. Bridge is still intact. And I think as long as we don't get a whole lot more rain, that should be fine. Hopefully it'll be secure for the rest of the time. But I think the tropical storm is getting ready to push on shore here in a little while, north of us. So we're on the good side of the storm, so we shouldn't get much wind or anything. And I think this will be pretty much it. So thanks everyone for watching, subscribing, like this if you think this is relevant to you. We're just trying to keep everybody up to date with what's going on here and what we're doing. So thank you all for your time.